Games have always been a huge part of my life, and something that allowed me to be a lot closer with my brothers. Much of my childhood I spent around my older brothers, whether it be in school, sports, or in video games. My brothers introduced me to games like Knights of the Old Republic and the Halo franchise, and from there my love for games was born. I then explored others like Battlefront, Republic Commando, Ratchet and Clank, and many more. To me, games never felt like a waste of time or something stupid. It's always been something that allowed me to do something that I was never really able to do, like fight dragons, defend the walls of Minas Tirith, or fight in a space battle. And these games completely mesmerized me. I became enthralled not only by this experience, but the story, the characters, landscapes, the gameplay, and the music. All of it was something else to me. Because of this, I felt an urge to take part in this as well, to want to create something as amazing as the games I grew up with. When Halo 3 introduced its Forge mode, I took to that as a young child and I started building levels and game modes for friends to play with. When I entered high school, I learned about Unity and its tutorials on getting started with game design and began building my own. I attended a workshop in the city of Chicago for game design and development. The entire week we spent the time building small, simple games, nothing really major, something that is probably more comparable to a proof of concept or a mini game rather than a full game with a narrative. But those narratives came later for me. In high school, I discovered I enjoyed writing stories in my free time. First as something to relieve stress, and then I later used it to create my own stories, often bouncing between many different plots and characters. I later decided to apply that to the games itself, often building a story around game mechanics rather than that of a novel, leaving room for scenes controlled by the player, largely omitting traveling because that again would be something I want the player to see. It's one thing to see the character traveling the world, it's another to experience it for yourself and move about it in a way that speaks to you. So I decided on Full Sail to work on a degree in game design, hopefully bring both my ideas on designing games as well as story to the industry, and maybe ruffle a few feathers among the giants.